lot of people to make them believe in what we teaching.
You guys just don't get it, man.
All right? This is not a popularity contest, man.
Exactly.
We're not trying to gain the masses, man.
Yeah.
Because that's what the debate is.
That's right.
All we're trying to do is, our job is to push out this word so that the elect may be sealed. Give me Revelation 7 and start from the top.
All right, this is the book of Revelation, the 7th chapter, and verse 1.
See, we're coming down to the wire, so we're doing a lot of things, man. We're occupied in this thing.
That's right. That's right. It says, the lamps are turned on, full blast.
Full blast.
Revelation.
Hold up, wait a minute. Since you said that, give me Matthew's 25, and go right to the point. And they went and slumbered and slept. Because Nate made a statement. We don't know when the Lord coming. He can be another 30, 40 years. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew 25 and 5. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept.
Yeah, when you read this whole parable, the bridegroom, the virgins represent, the 10 virgins represent Israel. Part of them had oil in their lamps, and the other part, which is 5, represent the they did had lamps, but they had no oil in them. That's talking about what you did back then. If you were a man of the Lord back then, you're going to come back into being a man of the Lord today. Because that oil, you're going to have that oil from back then. Go ahead.
It says, verse 6, and at midnight there was a cry made. Behold.
Go back, slumbered and slept.
Verse 5, while the bridegroom.
Go to 4.
Verse 4, but the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept.
The bridegroom is talking about the Lord, Yahweh Shai. And so when the bridegroom tarried, the word tarry means wait. He went up into the spiritual realm. Okay? It said the bride slumbered and slept. What did it mean by slumbered and slept? Meaning they were taken down they were scattered, and they were taken down by the Roman Empire. When you go back to the period of 70 AD, all right, which Moses spoke about in Deuteronomy 28. Matter of fact, let's go to that real quick. Deuteronomy 28, and let's start from 47. And hold the mic.
I had something for you. It says slumbered and slept. I looked up slept is the Greek word.
Look up slumber too.
G 25:18. Kathudo.
That's for slept, right? And it says euphemistically to be dead. Now, that brought a scripture to my mind, that their dead bodies shall lie in. Right. And also, right, and also in the book of Proverbs, the one that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So that's what he meant, slept. As a nation, spiritually, we died while the bridegroom tarried. Okay, now I'm going to go back and look up slumbered.
Look up tarried too.
Okay. Yeah, I had looked up tarried too. Wait for it to load up here. Tarried is the Greek word.
Strong's G 5549. Chranidzo.
Well, right off the bat, I see the word chron, which means time. That's where you get the word chronicles, which means time. You also have a book called the Book of Chronicles, chronological order. Chronos, group, time. To linger, delay, tarry. That's basically what it says. Which time? You know, when something delays, it delays on what? Time. You know? Now I'm going to look up the word slumbered from the Greek.
Strong's G 3573.
Which word is that?
You just said something about delayeth mean tarry.
Yeah, tarried, from the Greek chronizo, which means time. When you tarry for something, you're waiting.
Can you read the word delayeth?
At the definition.
I believe I did. I'm going to click it. Wait for it to load up. Yeah, now the computer's acting silly now. Anyway, while we wait for it to load up, like I said, the word in the Greek chronos, which means time. See, it's very important to learn your words. When you get into words, it gives you a broader perspective of what you're getting into. You know, don't listen to Nate. You guys go into Hebrew, go into Greek. That's why his man is on the street breaking down Ezekiel, the 5th chapter, totally wrong. Anyways, it doesn't seem to want to load up, but Slumbered loads up, so let me just play that.
Strong's G 3573. Nustadzo. Nustadzo.
Now this is Slumbered. It says to be negligent, careless. Up here it says to nod, to sleep, to be overcome or oppressed with sleep. And basically when Esau took us over, they put us to sleep. You know, or sleep to our nationality, sleep to our customs. You know, we went to sleep. All right, down here to be negligent, careless. We didn't care about our customs anymore. To be overcome with sleep. That's pretty much it. So back in Matthew 25:5, while the bridegroom tarried, the bridegroom being Yahushai, tarried meaning he's waiting in the spirit world. Also, Job said the same thing. In the book of Job, he spoke about if he dies, he said he'll wait. The grave is his house. Where will he wait? He'll wait in the spirit world. Then you come back down in another body. All right, the bridegroom tarried. They all slumbered and slept, meaning all of Israel. We all fell as a nation.
Yeah, the word there for chronizo, for tarry, it says to linger, delay, tarry. That was the word delay.
Yeah. And when something delays, that means it's taking up time, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's right. So right now, this is the time right now. Mm-hmm. You know, because when Yahweh, that's why Yahweh said, he said, the night cometh when no man can work. You know, because the bottom line is when he was here, he was the light. Yep. You know, then when he left after John, after John the Revelator passed on, then it started going into that darkness. You know, and it wasn't until this lifetime now in the 60s when the light came back out, that oil was being poured out there.
Through Abba Bivens.
Through Abba Bivens, that's right. He was the first one that woke up. He bore witness to the light, and then he trained. He actually taught a lot of men, but out of all the men that he taught, he only chose 2 men, actually 3. You know, King Masha, High Priest Ariah, and High Priest Yaquab. Mm-hmm. You know, but it was primarily King Masha and High Priest Ariah, and those are the men. You know, along with Yaquab and other men back then that were teaching, and this just you got the light now.